Hey everybody, Paul here from Warden's Farm. I'm out here at the Cole Farm Apiary. I'm getting ready to do the last mite treatment in the hives for this time of year. And that way we can get any mites that are left in there knocked back out. I'm using Apiguard on these hives. And we're gonna go ahead, switch out the trays, put some new one in there. It's been 2 weeks since the last treatment. So let's get in here, let's get this done, and let's get out of here. Now this is the Cole Farm Apiary. You can see the bees are coming and going, which is a good sign. We'll do a walk down along here. Here's the nuke. Plenty of bees out there. Can't wait to get inside there. This is hive number, I think it's 7, which was swarm number 18 from this year. This was swarm number 20, which is hive number 6. Plenty of bees. And lastly, this is swarm number 19, hive number 5. And they are coming and going and bringing in lots of pollen. Got plenty of guard bees out there. So I'm looking forward to getting into these hives. Okay, as we do these inspections, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using Apiguard. Apiguard is a treatment used for mites, which is right there. And what we do, because our heat is so drastic this time of year in North Carolina, I only use a half a tray, and that way it doesn't hurt the bees. We're just letting the bees know that we're getting ready to come inside. We're gonna check this hive out. And after we do a quick inspection, we're gonna turn around and add the mite treatment to it. These bees do know how to seal down this hive. There we go. Got it where it's broke free. Check the cover for the queen. This here is a hive beetle trap. There's one there, and there's another one right there. So we caught 2. So now that we know those are present, we'll keep them in the hive. I'm just standing it up behind the camera so it doesn't fall over and we lose the oil. We're going to see what they've done in this top box, and I'm going to show you how they have drawn out some nectar. You can see in there how wide they've made the comb. There's none on the outside, but they got all these inside frames done. From the looks of it, the bees have grown. There's a lot more bees in here than there were when I brought this out here. They still haven't done much with the outside frames, but they'll get to it. They'll clean them up, just like they're probably doing with the rest of these frames. You can see they're out here working on this one now, cleaning it up and probably getting it ready. That looked just like the last frames I showed you, and you can see how they've cleaned it up. And they have stored a lot of nectar. That's good to see, because that gives them food supplies for the winter. That's what we're leaving in here. This next frame was a black frame, and you can see they're already building it out, adding nectar into it, and the same with this size. So they clean them up, they add the nectar, and they look really good. Now I do not have a queen excluder on here because I want the bees to grow. And let me make sure my queen ain't on here, because she very well could be, because this is a full frame of brood on both sides. That looks really good. But when they hatch out, they have a tendency to backfill the holes with nectar. This is looking very good. That's the perfect pattern. You got food on the outside, and there's our queen right there in the center, right there on the top of the frame coming up. She's a light tan queen. I've not seen a queen like that before, where instead of black, she's brown. That's a very cool looking queen. So now we're in the bottom box. I removed the old tray of Apiguard, and this time we're just going to do the foil top right on top of where the brood was. This is where the brood was the last time. Now these have all hatched out that were here the last time we looked, and they got a lot of pollen being backfilled, and if that continues, we may end up having to switch the top and the bottom box, because we want the brood chamber on the bottom. This is the mite treatment. That is the Apiguard. What happens is the bees will walk across that, grab that gel, and move it out of the hive. And by doing that, they make contact with it, and the vapors from it will also go throughout the hive and kill all the mites that are remaining in here. One of the things I do to show me which hives that I've looked in and everything is every time I come in a hive, I look at the way I have the brick. And when we started the inspection, they're all like this. So after the inspection, I turn them all like this. That way I know that I've inspected it and it's been treated. And I'll keep doing that throughout the rest of the hives here. Well, everybody, Paul here again from Warden's Farm. I want to thank you for watching the update here on the Cole's Farm apiary that I've been taking care of. The good thing is Jeff is back. The next time I get out in these hives, in probably 2 weeks, him and I should be here at the same time, and probably move more than likely the 4 hives of his that are still at my house back out here to his apiary, and he will have a total of 8 hives. And I'll probably have him pack up the nuke the night before we do that. That way I can take it back and put it back in Warden's Farm apiary and put them bees back to work over there. So I ask you to hit the like button and also to subscribe if you haven't. And hopefully we've all learned something today, and we can continue to learn with each other. Have a blessed day. Take care.